Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we are going to be installing something on the Denali that I've wanted to install for I guess 3 years now. I've had this on my first truck, and I was gonna put it on my white LOI, and I just never got to it. And after a year of owning the Denali, I'm finally adding it to the truck, and that is, I'll show you guys what it is. A bed cover. I've already installed the rails at work, so I'll show you guys that video. But I was trying to install this at work during my lunch break. I needed a little bit more than 1 hour. Turns out it's a lot harder than it looks, and I think having this cap pushes the rails in a little bit, so this wouldn't fit. So I have to make some modifications today, and then I'll show you guys the final product. Struggling because I'm pretty sure these rails weren't really meant for these caps. They would work really good on my LOI, but I was determined to make this work without removing the bed rails. So it was a tight fit, and I still don't think it really fits like how it should be 100%, like probably like 80 to 90%. Maybe down the line I might get like a little solid hardcover for this truck, maybe like a Retrax, and then I might put this on the LOI. So either way it's gonna work out. Welcome to my little fort. So the issue I'm running into is the rails are supposed to be sitting like this because of the bed rail caps I have. It's pushed in a little bit, and it's slanted just a little bit. It's slanted down a little bit. So every time I open and close, this bar is I'm just gonna have a hard time fighting with this bar and getting it aligned with the rails, because it's not completely, even though I can make it fit over there, it's gonna gradually like slant in, and so this is gonna be more of a pain, I think. Hopefully once I get it situated, I won't have to remove the bed covers. Maybe when I get new tires, wheels, or whatever, but I could probably use a LOI for that. So honestly, this would fit much better on the LOI. The whole point of getting this on the Denali right now is because I'm preparing for a trip up north. So after that trip, I'm probably gonna put this on the LOI and get a bed cover that fits better for the Denali. But let me go ahead and get this fixed, and then after I fix it, I'm gonna go ahead and like kind of answer why I went with this specific bed cover and some of the questions that you probably would have. Alright, so here is the finished product. Yeah, it doesn't sit down as low as I want it to, but here it is. Doesn't look too bad. Actually looks pretty good. Pretty somewhat low profile, I would say. And if we look, even though the rails aren't sitting that well, it covers up, you know, there's really no airspace. So imagine if this actually fit like it's supposed to, then it would be pretty much not waterproof per se, but 99% water resistant. So plan on putting this on the LOY, because LOY is going to be more of a I'm probably going to use the bed of the LOY a lot more, so we're going to do a bed liner on this and then probably put that bed cover here pretty soon. 2 hours later, bed cover's finally installed. I am freaking pooped. It's December, it's what, 3 days after Christmas, and it is really hot outside. I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt and I'm sweating. Sweating my balls off. So before we end this video, let's answer a couple questions that you guys might have. Before you guys even put it in the comments below, I'm gonna go ahead and answer it. So one, why did it take me so long to get a bed cover? Well, after my first truck, so my first truck, I had a tri-fold tonneau cover soft top, which I loved it. I loved that thing a lot. And when I had that truck, the tailgate wouldn't lock. So really, if I put something like valuable in there, anybody could really open up the tailgate and steal stuff. And so I told myself, the next truck I get, I want to be able to lock the tailgate and get a bed cover that I want to get a bed cover that'll be solid, so that way I can actually put my valuables in there and nobody can steal it. So after I sold the 1500, I bought the LOY, which also didn't come with the tailgate that locks. So I looked into getting a tailgate lock. Like I said, I wanted to buy a solid cover, and I didn't want to do tri-fold solid cover. I wanted to do like a retracts or something that was super high quality bed cover, which that would be $1,000 or more. And I did not want to spend that much money on a bed cover, because it wasn't necessarily anything that I needed per se. It was more like I wanted it, and I wanted to do other stuff with $1,000 and getting a bed cover. So I delayed it, and I finally sold that truck. Now, fast forward to the Denali Duramax. I can lock the tailgate, which is perfect. I've been looking at getting a bed cover, but like I said, it's $1,000 for a bed cover that I want. I wanted something solid. Nobody could just rip it and steal my valuables. Because if you get one of those retracts ones or just like a hardcover, then there's really no way that somebody is getting into the bed of your truck unless they really, really want to and steal stuff out of the bed of your truck. But that's if they really, really wanted to. And the reason why I didn't get a solid cover for that truck, again, is because I didn't want to spend $1,000 at the moment. The reason why I did get a bed cover is, like I said earlier, I am going up to Virginia to see my family, and that's like a 9-hour drive. And the thing that kind of worried me was it's been very, very rainy. It's been raining a lot, and this time going up there, I'll have my cousin and his wife and my girlfriend, so the truck's gonna be full. We're not gonna have any room to put our luggage inside the vehicle. So all the luggage is gonna be on the bed of the truck. So I needed something to protect our luggage from getting wet. I wanted to buy a bed cover. Like I said, I didn't want to spend $1,000. And I got to thinking, I don't really need a solid bed cover. I was looking at getting like the tri-fold ones that are solid, that's pretty reasonably priced. But I don't like how it sticks up. I don't like the look of that. It's a very high profile, so I didn't like the look of that. And that Leer tonneau cover is very low profile. You don't have to buy the Leer. I bought Leer just because it's a name brand, and they're proven to be a solid company in the past in terms of bed covers, tonneau covers, camping shells, and stuff like that. You do make one that's really similar to what I have on Amazon for probably like 200 bucks, 250. So if you want to grab one, I'll probably put the link in the description below, so that way you guys can find something that's similar. And I'm pretty sure they're all going to work the same. But like I said, I just wanted to buy Leer because it is a name brand, and they've proven themselves in the past. Got to thinking, and I bought a soft cover because I only really need a bed cover, especially for this trip, to protect our luggage from getting wet. We're not really going to be stopped unless I'm getting fuel or getting food. So I'm not too worried about people stealing stuff out of the bed of the truck. One of the main reasons why I just wanted a bed cover in general was because if I'm parked at an outlet mall or something like that, right? And or at the mall or something like that, and I do have stuff in the bed of the truck because I'm traveling or whatever, chances are somebody who is walking around the parking lot looking to steal stuff, they're generally just gonna peep at something and look for an item that's exposed, so that way they can just grab it and go. So like if you have a stock vehicle, stock height vehicle, and you don't have a bed cover, but you do have like stuff on the bed of the truck and they can see it, they're more likely going to grab stuff out of that truck and go, instead of trying to find out if I got something on my truck, because that's going to waste their time and they're going to look very suspicious and have higher chance of them getting caught. So it was just one added layer of protection. I think just having a soft top is going to do the job. Eventually I do want to get a hard top just because I think it'll look a lot better, but for what it is, I think that's going to work out perfectly, and I'm super happy with it for the most part. Maybe I can tweak the rails just a little bit. Leave a comment below if you know any other ways that I can tweak that to make it fit better. I'm thinking maybe washers or something like that to raise the rails up a little bit, because right now it's kind of like slanted. So maybe that. But yeah, because I don't want to take the cap off. Let me know in the comments below if you have a bed cover, and do you love your bed cover? Do you have a soft top or a hard top? Leave a comment below. Let's have some discussion going on down there in the comments below. But for the most part, sorry, I got two Mustangs in the way, but for the most part, I am super happy with the way it turned out. I'm gonna show you guys just one more time, because if you look at it from here, you can't even really tell that I have a bed cover unless you really look. And like I said, that's mainly there to keep everything dry and just have one added layer of protection from a thief walking by and seeing that I have stuff on the bed of the truck. And like generally, I don't keep valuables in the bed of the truck anyway. It's just I don't want to get my luggage stolen. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. I hope it was a little bit helpful to you. And as always, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We actually have some goodies for the LOI. Our headlights and taillights came in, so our next video and the next video is going to be about the LOI. So hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.